What is happening, everybody? My name's Seven and welcome to this Fortnite video. I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, smash your like and consider subscribing. Let's get the channel to 40,000 subscribers. We are so close. Thank you to all you awesome people who have joined the channel recently. I love you all very much and it is going to be a very cool video. So as you can see from the title, it is the Transformers Easter egg. Now in Fortnite Battle Royale, there are a bunch of different things that go on in the map. Now these are secrets and little fiddly bits and bobs. Now of course, this game is all about destruction and building and killing and all that awesome stuff. Obviously in game, it's going to, gift us the opportunity to make Easter eggs. Well, there is a Transformer Easter egg where it looks a bit like Optimus Prime. Now you can also land on this and get a gold chest. So why not? Because if you land on this and there is a chest, you're going to potentially get loot and you're going to see the Easter egg. And then after this, I'll show you a cool route that you can go and get some more chests as well. So I'll show you on the map where it is afterwards, but this is literally what it is. It's a couple of cars. It's I think it's a camper van or like a bus, and then some more cars, and then a part of a lorry. And you can land on the back of the part of the lorry, which is the head of the Transformer, and that's where the chest is. So it doesn't always spawn here. Sometimes it does. Now my luck is like a couple of times I've had it, other times I haven't. It kind of seems to depend on the weather, and I'm not sure why that is, but as you can see, it looks really cool. I love the look of it. It's like a very comical little thing, and to be honest, me and my mates have walked past this so many times and I hadn't even realized. I was like, oh, there's a bloody Transformer there, and it happened so that I'd actually only just recently watched the newest film, and unfortunately Optimus Prime is a badass, so we're gonna destroy him. I'm a Decepticon. That's just cringeworthy. Obviously, if you destroy everything that's attached to the ground, it'll then disappear, and voila, it is all gone. Now what we're going to do is, after this, now that this has vanished, that was the Easter egg, I want to show you where you can quickly go to get some more loot as well. So what you want to do is you want to come to this location right next to it, which is the caravan park. This is what I would call it. What you want to do is either build stairs upwards to the roof, which on this occasion I failed to do completely, or you can go on the inside and knock the roof out. Now I'll show you why we're going to go here. When you finally make it up inside of the top of the barn, you can sometimes find one or two chests. Now majority of the time I find two. On this occasion I find two, get the loot, and then lag kills me because it lags a lot on console. Everybody keeps asking me that, and it's like, yes, I know, it's the most frustrating thing ever, but I also play PC, so I'm not just a console peasant. Now I tried it again and I got very good luck. I managed to get the chest again, and this is just giving you an idea of the kind of things you might get from this. Obviously it's RNG, but for some reason it feels like certain chests only have a certain limit. Like, I don't know whether that's true or not, but it just feels like it to me. If it's the same for you, let me know. I tend to get a lot of shields around this area as well, so whenever I go in the top of this barn where I was showing you just before, I can find a bunch of shields. Like, I think I've had 3 or 4 from this caravan park before in the time that I've actually came here and looted. When going for that barn, the best thing to do is just take out the 2 trees that are outside, where, like, when walking over from the Transformer, come up and then into it. And now as you can see, this time I only got 1 chest this time, whereas last time I did get 2, so it is spawn luck really with the chests. But even if there's only 1 or 2 up in this location, you can go to the other side of the caravan park. Now I mentioned this in my top 10 underrated locations to loot. This is one of the unmarked areas on the map. You can walk around here, there's loads of ammunition, loads of different weapons that will spawn all around. Now they're only base weapons, but over this other opposite side to the barn, there will always be another chest just chilling on this desk here as well, and I managed to get a sniper from that, so I was pretty lucky to be able to get a good decent amount of loot. So if you got the best spawn luck ever for the chests, you'd get 1 on the Transformer, you'd get 2 in the barn, and then you'd get 1 across the actual caravan park itself, so you could easily start the game and have 4 chests to yourself. Now the location that you want to be jumping is on the right side of the map. You'll be able to see the racetrack or the wiggly lines, etc. on the right side, and then you'll be able to see the caravan park. Now as you've seen from the beginning clips, it's just that section not too far outside of the caravan park that this Easter egg exists in. So if you want to land there, go and have a look, see if you can get the loot luck, then best of luck to you. And then once you do that, go over to the caravan park, or if you're not asked about landing on the Transformer, you could go straight to the caravan park, land on top of that barn, and potentially open up 2 chests. So if you have the best spawn luck in the world, this will most likely happen for you. On this occasion, I landed on the rooftop instead of going for the Easter egg. I landed inside, and yes, I got 2 chests. I got lots of luck indeed. Apart from, for some reason, I was gifted like SMGs galore, so I don't know why that was, but at least I got a shield. I'm happy about the shield. 2 out of 3 times for me basically led to looting this location, and then I was able to also, on a majority of the times, go and get that 3rd chest that I mentioned before on the other side of the caravan park. But it is all situational. Now the next Easter egg is really cool. Once again, it's very similar to this one. It's a place that we've probably all landed before, but we probably didn't even notice. So what you want to do is head over to a location not too far from Loot Lake. So it is out in the sticks on the hills, and this is going to be the Battle Bus Easter egg. Now the bus that we fly in on, that like I've just jumped out of to come down into the map, there is a alternate version of this that must have failed during the first testers of the map. It's crash landed in the hills, and we can go and visit it, and it is really cool, not just for the fact of like being able to go and see it, but just like the Transformers one, you can also find chests here, and at this battle bus you can find up to 2 chests, but don't worry, I'll show you everything about that. So as you can see, it's crash landed on this bottom section of the hill. Towards the end of this, I will show you where exactly, so don't worry about that if you haven't actually figured out where it is. It's basically following the river from Loot Lake upwards. So what you want to do is make sure that you land on the bus. Unfortunately for me, I only managed to find 1 chest, but I know there are 2 that spawn here because I've landed here prior, but I didn't have the footage for it. Sorry, my bad. There are also some other items that you can find lying around the area too, and I was starting to think, I was like, I wonder if there's something we could interact with on the bus. Like, I thought about it for quite some time, and then I was like, okay, maybe the front interacted, maybe we could interact with like the top section of the bus, and then I quickly realized like it isn't anything other than a bus. But I thought, well, just like the Transformers, is it invincible? And it turns out that it's invincible because just like in the main menu, when you're waiting to load in, that waiting menu where you're waiting for the 100 people to like load into the game, you can't destroy anything like the bus or anything like that. It just remains as a solid object, and it is actually exactly the same in the game, which makes it an authentic battle bus. Now this is the location where you can find it. It's not too far, like I said, from Loot Lake. Just follow the river down to this bend, and if after looting this area out, once you got the 2 chests, or 1 chest if you didn't have the RNG gods on your side, there's a bridge not too far from here where you can also get some more chests. So I'll show you where you can get those chests, and you can also get other items as well, because of course it is a big bridge, so it's packed with metal, which is the best resource in the game. Now, I love the fact that there are so many different secrets and so many different Easter eggs in this game. It is so good, and I hope that you guys can really help me find more, because I really want to make sure I cover it all for everybody. Now, I know that there will be more simply because of the fact that these are 2 things that we've all passed in-game, and we haven't really even questioned it that much, but if there's these two that we've walked past, there must be some more. So if you do find one, please do let me know in the comments, and if you've made a video or anything like that prior to me producing a video about whatever, you let me know. I will happily credit you guys, because of course we're a community here. I'm happy to give back to the people that support me, which is of course the people watching this right now. So we're on the bridge, and on this bridge, as you can see in the middle, is another beautiful chest. So I'm very excited about this one because I just get an SMG. Gutted, RNG gods don't like me. Underneath this bridge you can also find another chest as well. You can also find some extra weapons lying around. You've got lots of ammo boxes. We'll walk past all of them and I'll show you them all before we finish up the video. We've also got a bunch of these little huts, and where we can go and grab like the shotguns, etc. And like I said before, you definitely want to try and make the most out of collecting the resources. But obviously there's another loot box, little ammo box just back there. You've also got some on the other side of the bridge. They spawn in roughly the same kind of places, so you'll be able to collect these. But like I say, you want to collect the resources too. If you land and do this Easter egg with your squad, then obviously some of these could be collecting weapons, others getting ammo boxes, while others collect resources. So we've got also resources that might spawn in some of the buildings, just like this one here. And then in this one we've also got another, you can see the ammo box there in the corner. I just really want to show you around, but that is pretty much the breakdown of the 2 Easter eggs that we found so far in the game, which is the Transformer and the Battle Bus. I had so much fun breaking these down and showing you the locations that you can go and visit after actually looking at the Easter eggs, because there is no point in just going to the Easter egg and then quitting out of the game. You might as well try and go for the win and getting some loot. I mean, if I'm wrong, please do let me know, but that was my thought process, because I want to go on to win the game following me jumping in and having a look at some of the secrets. I look forward to speaking to you all in the comment section below. Now, if any of you guys have anything like Easter eggs or glitches or anything you feel like I need to share about this Battle Royale mode, then let me know in the comment section below, because your feedback is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I will see you in a future video. My name's B7, also known as Martin Wood. Like and comment on all that you love. Peace.